They be trying to count me out, bro, but God got me, so I'm blessed up. Brand new 223. I'm the shooter on the team. Stephen Curry long range.
I got it, and you gon' respect it. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from making it happen. So baby, if they ask it, tell them. I go crazy.
What's up, everyone? We got Mr. Urban World and we got the Cowboy.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
It's all men. Get it right.
I know.
This
I
is why
just mess
this is
with
why
him.
that's his thing. Okay, this is not our thing. We don't do
I
that on this
know.
show.
I know, right? We got to come up with our own stuff, right? So,
Right.
we are back with another one, man. And I am your boy Suave, and this is my host.
Lena Love 18.
And we trying to give y'all another video. So yesterday we was talking about not yesterday, the last episode. The last episode was talking about who pays on the first date. So we got a video today, man, and it's gonna take it a little bit further. Like, what if y'all been dating for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, and who pays on the date then? You know, do the man just pay all the time, or what? What's going on here? So let's jump into it, man. Let me put the video on. We're gonna play a clip of it. Hopefully we don't get cut off on it. So
Yeah, right.
cross fingers on that. Let me put it on phone so I can see. What is
Yeah,
that?
my dad's wild. He said it was probably Lena's fault. You need to show her that video of the guy beating up women or beating up a woman. And I said to him, I was like, it wasn't even my fault this time.
Right? Dude, we was trying to get this together. We trying to make sure that y'all have the best quality stuff every time, so we can have fun all together.
Right.
You know. So like, let's play this video. I want y'all to really give your opinion on this video, man, because this is it's shocking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just wondering at what point do you have to pay, did the woman have to pay when they go out? The guy is asking that there should be half and half at that point when you already.
At what point?
When you already been dating for 4 or 5 months.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, okay. To give you a quick answer on, firstly, I think we should just deal with the who should pay thing to begin with. When you're on a date, who should pay?
Wow, bro.
I know. I mean, that's what I told him. You know, I'm sorry.
But-
I would say I'm dating. We're dating.
But here's the
gentleman here.
okay. He's supposed to pay.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
But you're supposed to have sex with him whenever he says.
No. Whenever Walt.
Where does this double standard come from? I'm sorry, it's the reality. You guys can moan at it all you want, but the moment you say to a guy, you have to fucking pay for my time, you're saying this relationship isn't equal. This relationship isn't equal. My time is worth more than yours, so you should pay for it. I wonder what paradigm that sets up. Here's my view. If you go on a date with a guy and you don't offer to pay your share, you weren't taught right. If you go on a date and he doesn't pay, he wasn't taught right. I can tell you right now, if I was dating someone and they never offered to pay, I wouldn't be dating them. I can tell you that now. If they never offered to pay, I would not be dating them, because I'd say this is the most polite they're ever going to be. And they're not even trying to pay now. What does that say about my future? But I
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me
Okay,
now?
I'm like, I can't hear you.
Right. I'm muting my mic just in case there was some background stuff.
Yeah.
But so let's jump in there, man. Let's say now in this scenario, you've been dating for 4 or 5 months. You know,
Right.
let's keep it simple. Um, do the man pay for all the dates? Or you know what I'm saying? Like from here on
Yeah.
out, like once we dating, the man just gonna always pay. Like what's going on here? Like what do you think? You want to jump in there first?
Yeah, sure. Honestly, I feel as though if you guys have been dating for about 4 to 5 months now, at this point, there should be some equal thing going on where at some point in time you offer to pay and now that's what you guys do. So I feel like it should be like an alternate thing, like he pays for this date, you pay for the next one type thing. So I
Hmm.
definitely do feel as though it should be equal at that point and it shouldn't just be all on him all the time.
Yeah, man. I mean, what about the part when he said that if a let me see, what did he say? Okay, so he said he made a statement. If whenever a man want to have sex, then you should give it up, right? I
You're
mean,
right.
if none of those make sense, so of course all the females disagree with that,
Mm-hmm.
but they agreed also. Like when he asked the question, "Hey, um, so when you go on a date, who's supposed to pay?" Every
They all said the
majority,
man.
yeah, majority of the crowd said the man. Um, that's kind of I'm okay with sharing sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
if I pay sometime, then the woman pays sometime. But am I requiring that? No, not at all. Um Me instantly when I go on a date, I'm just gonna, pay. It's just
Right.
instinct, you know what I'm saying? But if she say, hey, I'll pay this time, that does change the whole dynamics of how I look at that person. It's like, man, this person is not a selfish person, you
Right.
know? Like, that's just like if I'm gonna every time there's something to celebrate, am I the only one always buying gifts? Or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Are you gonna buy me something sometime? I don't expect it, but it would be nice. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So let's see. What do you think? What do you think about the part when he said, if this person never if he dates this person for 45 months, and they never offer to pay for a date, then typically that's what you're going to be dealing with if you get in a relationship further on for that person. I feel like there's some truth to that. What do you think?
Um, I I do agree with him. Like if you if you expect him, right, to pay
Hmm.
and everybody's probably gonna be like, but you're a woman, why do you feel like that? Listen, I don't care. Um I'm different, all right. For me, like if you've been in a relationship for that long, then there still needs to be some type of equal thing going on there. So, like he said, all right, so who do you think should pay for the dates? And everybody was like, the man. And he was like, all
Hmm.
right, so then that means you should just give it up every time he wanted, then, right? And everybody was like, no. And I'm like, but now you're still being unfair. So he got to pay for the food and he being left high and dry. Like, how is that fair at all? Like,
All the time.
that's messed up. But,
I think that is it's like now I know he was saying that jokingly because we don't want to make it to where everybody's obligated to do something in the relationship.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to make it like that. So if you uh, if you are dating, you're supposed to enjoy dating, you know? So it's not like if I'm paying all the time, I'm gonna feel like you're taking advantage of me. If you like never offering, really, it wouldn't come to mind at first, you know what I'm saying? But after 4 or 5 months and we're dating, I'm like, man, did she expect me to pay for everything every time? Like
Right.
she's not gonna offer not once. You know what I'm saying? And it would cross my mind. Like seriously, it would cross my mind. Like, I don't think I want to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? Like now, if she offered, and then I'd be like, no, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I got this. You know. And then let's say we go on another date 3 months later, and she offer again. I'm like, no, I got it. You know, no problem. I'm gonna continue to date because I'm like, she's showing initiative. You
Right.
know, she
Want to
won't.
pay, but you know.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So like, what if we in a situation where, let's say I lose my job, you know, and I'm still fronting the bills on my end until I get a job, but a person like that, I feel like they wouldn't want to contribute. They're like, hey, I guess you're gonna just keep on sticking it out, even though you ain't got a job. You know, you're gonna just keep sticking it out until you get one, and I'm not gonna step in and help. That's what I kind of feel like that person is going towards. You know, let's go to the chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's look at these comments. Charlie says, "True, true, bro. True words. Everyone wants to be appreciated," and he's right on that one. D-Man says, "If I'm paying all the time when we go out on dates and we've been dating for 4 to 5 months, better give me that pun, lol." Oh man, Chariot Man Gaming says, "What's up, guys?" Charlie says, "Yes, it's some true to that." They definitely, you know, they're right on it though.
Yeah. That is, I mean, dude, look at what your dad said.
Yeah, my dad said he said
You didn't raise any gold diggers.
yeah, he didn't raise gold diggers, and it's well, I speak for myself. It's true. So, listen, even when I go on just like friend dates with my friends, and they're not like actual relationship dates, even when I go on friend dates, and I go with a guy, half the time they want to pay for everything. And I'm like, nah, like I could pay for it this time. I got it. It's cool. And they're a little iffy about that even then. But for me, I'm like, nah, you know, I want to help contribute too. You know, like if I'm sitting here eating and, you know, I want to feel comfortable eating the amount that I'm spending, then I'd rather pay for it myself. But
Now check this out though. Now I'm with Cowboy on this. 4 or 5 months, and I'm paying every date. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And you not offering not one time. That's like, oh man, like me personally, I wouldn't let it go on that long. You know what I'm saying? After like
yeah,
the third or fourth date, I'd say after the fourth or fifth date. After the fourth or fifth date, I'm like, man, this chick never, you know what I'm saying? Like
right.
cook or do
Never
something. Like you don't have to go on a date and go out. If you do something like this, if you invite me over and say, if you hit me up, say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you come over? I'm a cook. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? That's not saying you're gonna pay for anything. You and I got the food. You know what I'm saying? It's cheaper to do that anyway.
right,
I have more respect for that and me still paying for dates to, you know, up to 5 months than you
yeah,
making no initiative. You know, so this is really about who's making the initiative. Like if we're going out and I'm paying, cool. If you're like, hey, let's go on a picnic, you know what I'm saying? My treat, let's go get some ice cream. You know, I don't care about the value of my date to your date, but I do care about you making any kind of initiative to be like, hey, you know, I want to let you know that I'm in this thing too with you.
right,
It's not about money, it's not about who does this. It's all about like, I understand you're getting to know me. That's why we're going on these dates.
right,
So I'm gonna do my style of dating because who if you're the guy and you're going somewhere, you're at someone on a date, you could choose wherever you like. You know what I'm saying? Just like if
right.
the female go on a date with you, she can choose wherever you like, you know. Um, but you just having no initiative, you know what I'm saying? We got our boy Jeff in here. Jeff, you missed the video, man. You missed the video that we shown. I wish that we could play it again, but I feel like if we roll
No,
the
I
dice
think if we
again.
do, we would definitely get shut down for sure.
I know, right? So yeah, so Jeff, let me catch you up to date. If you've been dating for 4 or 5 months, does the man supposed to pay for every single date? You know what I'm saying? Or what do you think about that? You're dating 4 or 5 months. You think a man's supposed to pay every single time, like every date, every single
Yeah,
time,
like every date still, or should it now be equal?
or should it even be like, now what I said, Jeff, was I don't mind paying for every single date, but if there's no initiative, like she's inviting me over to cook for me or something like that, then I'm like, nah, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. If I am ever dating someone for that long, I will let you know. Okay, well, good luck on that, buddy. I think that you're a likable guy, so maybe you'll get there to that 4 and 5 month mark. I'm pretty sure I saw this last week. Yeah, you said every date, right? Okay,
Yeah,
every
he
date
said
ever.
every date ever.
Okay,
Because
okay,
he said the woman is not supposed to. He said the woman is never allowed to pay because the moment she decides to pay for something, that's when he's done with it. And that would be the last
right,
date ever.
man. Ugh. I don't know, man. Like Jeff never had a relationship that lasted longer than a night.
Oh my god.
What do you have to say about that, Jeff? I mean, we want to know. Is that true? Why do you keep asking this question? We just wanted to know. So we had, what's up, Wingstar? So we had a video that we shown earlier, Jeff, and the guy made a good point. He felt like, well, okay, if you feel like a man is supposed to pay for every date every single time, is it okay for that man to require sex whenever he want from you? You
Right.
know, what do you feel about that, Jeff? Like, if you're paying for every single date, Jeff, do you feel like you have the right to ask for sex and get it every single time and every time that you ask for it? Um, Now, he was also making another point that if someone in between that 4 or 5 months and they're in dating, if they don't at least just offer to pay or at least make some kind of initiative to do something um, related to date wise,
Right.
then they're going to be a selfish person for the rest of their dating or their relationship if they decide to get in. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where um I feel you on that. I understand where he's coming. I understand both parts. I mean, you, Jeff, you've been dating since the 40s, so
Since the 40s.
since the 40s. So dating back then was pretty much, hey, I give you an apple. Now we're married, you know. So
Winstar though. Winstar said if the other party ain't offering, I'm not going to be with that person.
right. It's one of those things, man, right? Like if you're on a date and y'all been dating for 4 or 5 months, like we're pretty much getting the hang of each other. We you know what I'm saying, we know a lot about each other by that time. Um if it's like a requirement then on that person, let's say me, the man, I am dating and 4 or 5 months I haven't said anything about this or whatever, then you're gonna be expecting that. It's like now it's become a requirement for me every time we go on a date, I'm paying. Which, like I said earlier, I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with you not making some kind of initiative towards dating though.
Yeah.
Like, invite me over and cooking me a meal. Something simple as that. Or hey, let's go and have some ice cream. Ice cream don't cost nothing but $1. $1 for each person. Well, at least where I'm at.
I was about to say where you're in Texas because in
Yeah.
Jersey ice cream could be anywhere from $5 to $8. All right.
Mm.
Ice cream is not cheap out here unless you go to Halo Farms, and that's if you get the Pam ice cream where you get two and then get the third one for free. All right, like
This dude Jeff said his first date was showing out the new invention, the wheel. When you start saying that means the other person not going to provide in the relationship. Now I totally agree with you on that. That's where I think that's what we was getting at on that.
Right.
What's up, Holtz? How you doing, brother? He's learned in today's society not to suggest anything, and in return, ask them not to expect anything in return. I agree with that.
that's
cool.
fair. That's fair.
That's fair game, right?
Right.
My life has been changed. I am Jeff in the 90s. Oh, this dude here. I pay for everything. And that is the manly thing to do. I don't know. I disagree with you on that, man. So we are coming up on the end, man. And I hope everyone enjoyed this. Lena Love, do you want to say anything before we go?
I feel like this topic was really good, especially getting everyone's point of view. But I can't wait to what we come up with next.
Right. So look out for the next episode, guys. Coming out next week, right? Yeah, next week. So we'll be doing another episode next week. You want to make this a regular Thursday thing?
Yeah, we can. Today's Wednesday.
Today Wednesday. Yeah, a regular Wednesday thing. You want to make this a regular Wednesday thing?
Yeah, we can do this. We can do a regular Wednesday thing. This is fine by me.
Cool. So every Wednesday, y'all heard it, man. Every Wednesday around this time, we're gonna have the Man versus Woman show, man. So until next time, I'm gonna leave y'all with this outro.
They be trying to count me out, bro, but God got me so I'm blessed up. Brand new 223. I'm the shooter on the team. Stephen Curry long range.
I got it, and you gon' respect it. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from making it happen. So baby, if they ask, yeah.